Rob Gronkowski. Oh, there he is. He's got a bowl game coming up. That'll be Saturday, December 13th at SoFi. He hosts the LA Bowl and sponsored by Bucked Up, leading sports nutrition lifestyle brand, the title sponsor for the LA Bowl, Boise State against Washington. Rob Gronkowski joining us on the program. Where are you?
Yes, I'm in Vail, Colorado right now.
Okay. All right.
Come on, brother. Yep. Yeah, this is my French bulldog right here. So I've been on a media tour right now. You're my last stop, Dan, and he's been just sleeping on the ground for the last hour, and now he's like, "Get me up on your lap."
What's his name?
So his name's Ralphie.
Ralphie.
Yes, he's a good boy.
If you could have named your dog after a teammate.
Oh, I would say Chandler Jones. Just straight up Chan. That's pretty good. Yes.
Do you get people who want you to hit them? Like rando people come up to you?
Actually, all the time. That's a great question. A lot of people sometimes come up to me and like put their hand down on the ground, and I'm like, "What's going on right now?" I'm like, "Hey, buddy, you don't want that to happen. Trust me." Like I used to go versus 280-pound defensive ends on a daily basis. Like I got that ground force. I know how to move force from one side to the other side. Sometimes also people are like, "Yo, let's arm wrestle." I just don't get into that industry. I mean, I fake it like, all right, I'll take a picture of us fake arm wrestling, but I just don't know what I'm dealing with at that moment. So I never actually take the offer when someone tells me to hit them or tackle them or anything like that.
What hurts on you now from your playing career?
That's a great question. If I don't take care of myself, if I go out, I don't get much sleep. My knee aches a little bit, my back will go out on me, and my ankle starts, flaring up. I've got a lot of injuries, but if I truly take care of myself, I do all the right things. I get massages, I do all the prehab workouts. I can even work out hard. If I get the proper sleep, literally, usually nothing hurts then, and that's great. That's what I dedicate myself is taking care of myself because of that reason. Because if I don't, then things start going out on me because of the career that I had. But I really like to take care of myself and do the prehab stuff and do the workouts that, keep my body going and keep my body strong.
Philip Rivers, what, 8 years older than you? What are you, 36?
Yes, I'm 36 and he's 44. Yes.
To be away for 5 years at that position, what's the first thing that maybe comes back to him or is never coming back?
Yeah, I mean, if I was a betting man and I had to truly put a bet on it, I would go against Philip Rivers. And it's not because I don't like Philip Rivers. The guy was an unbelievable quarterback. He's probably a Hall of Fame quarterback, in the future. I mean, what he did for his career was remarkable. It would be any quarterback's dream to have what he had and how many, touchdowns and passes he's thrown for. But if I'm a betting man, like I said, I would go against him. I would say that it's not going to happen. In the way that they think it could possibly happen, with the Colts and whatever he's thinking. I mean, he's 44 years old. He's been out of the game for 4 or 5 years. If anyone could possibly if any position can do this, it's definitely the quarterback position only that could, possibly pull this off. But I just don't see that arm strength being up to par where it needs to be. And I don't see the consistency of that arm being where it needs to be as well. And can he take a hit if he goes in the game? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, it's kind of absurd, but if I got to bet against it, if I got to bet for it, I would go against it.
Yeah, it just seems crazy that they're in that position where you're going to bring back a 44-year-old. I mean, he's a high school coach. He's a grandfather. Aren't there any other quarterbacks in America, Gronk, that you could bring in to help out this team?
That's what I was wondering. I mean, try to grab. No, you can't grab anyone off a practice squad. The trade deadline's over. But there has to be someone else out there on the streets like that played last year. What about digging into the XFL or the XFL / United Football League that combined, the last year? That's a pretty solid league. I mean, there has to be a quarterback from there. Even grabbing a quarterback from the Canadian Football League, like there has to be someone that's played out there that can go in and handle an offense at least to par to go out there and produce just how they need them to produce. But like in this situation, I mean, it's wild to me that this is going on, and I'm hoping for the best. But why I'm saying it's going to be so hard for Philip Rivers is because of the last 4 years, 5 years. You got to be up to speed with this game. You got to be up to speed with defenses, how fast they are, how strong these guys are, and you got to be up to speed with your arm as well. So what was he doing over the last 4 or 5 years? And also he has 14 kids approximately. He's a husband. How does he even have time to throw 60 passes a day? Because once you do retire, you usually check out and just take care of your family. So it all depends on what he was doing, Dan, over the last 4 years.
For the record, I don't think he has 14 kids, but he does have
I
a.
think no, he does have a lot. It's not 14,
Yeah,
but it's up there.
yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know if he's double digits, but
No, I think he is.
is
I,
he?
I don't know. I mean, there's some players out there that are, but
Well, apparently we know what he's been doing in the last 5 years. Then, if he's got double digit kids there, Gronk.
yes, we sure do know what he's been doing.
Okay.
Hey, at least we know he's in shape.
We're talking to Rob Gronkowski, the four-time Super Bowl champ, and it's Bucked Up, leading sports nutrition and lifestyle brand, and the title sponsor for the LA Bowl, hosted by Gronk. That'll be Saturday, December 13th. What is your role there as the master of ceremony?
Yes, the master of ceremony, kind of, because I do go to the fan festival, 2 hours prior to the game, get all the fans hyped up, do a couple activities, do a couple games. But this is my third year hosting the game. The first year I sung the national anthem. I raced the Boise State Broncos dog at halftime, and I'm only one of the few to ever beat the dog as well. I was just happy he went off course. And I just talked to I talked to the teams as well, the two teams, congratulate them, welcome them to the Bucked Up LA Bowl. It's going to be at SoFi Stadium. And what makes this game special this year, the first year was great. Boise State versus UCLA. UCLA won the game. Ashton Genty was part of the game, top 5 pick last year for the Las Vegas Raiders. This year is going to be special because it's only going to be the only football game going on in the world when it's on TV Saturday night. And it's directly after the Heisman Trophy presentation as well. So it's going to be hot. And we got two legit teams here. We got the Boise State Broncos. They just won the Mountain West Conference this year, and that's a pretty solid conference. So they got the automatic bid to our bowl game. And then we got the Washington Huskies. We got Jed Fish as the head coach. He betrayed me at the University of Arizona, Dan Patrick. I'll let you know that. I'm going to have a word with him. He was there. He turned the program around, and then he left us. He went to the Washington Huskies. I mean, Washington Huskies ain't that much better than the University of Arizona. And he turned us around, and he did have a pretty solid year this year. He was 8-4. They do have a good team. They have a good running back. And the three of their losses actually came from Ohio State, Oregon, and Michigan, and they competed in all 3 of those games. So this is going to be a very solid football game, the Huskies versus the Broncos. I'm looking forward to it. Saturday night at SoFi Stadium, December 13th. It's going to be popping.
You're in Vail. You can have fun. People, like to party in Vail. Are those days done? Are those days done?
They're not. I like to have a good time. I like to go out. I like to bust balls. I like to have my friends around. We bust each other's chops. That's how we're partying now. And I don't ever go overboard anymore. Definitely back in the day, Dan, I was going overboard. You just get so hammered and stuff, and you can't do that anymore. It's just 5 days to recover. I'm a social drinker now. I don't do it much, but I'm a social drinker. I'm in a setting. I like to have 1 or 2, get you feeling good, but it's very dangerous up here in this elevation.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't like it. I had an IPA beer, 11,000 feet up, and it made me feel like complete garbage. But I did then come down, and I had a tequila shot to top off the day. And let me tell you, the tequila shot got me rolling then. So no beers, no IPA beers up in this elevation. For some reason, the elevation and the beers don't go together.
That's a great tip. Do you ski?
Yes, I'm a skier.
Okay.
Yes, I love skiing. I skied growing up in Buffalo. Those are small mountains there, but Val, this is the big dog mountains, and people are amazed. They don't know it's me because that's what's so great about skiing is that I just go out there. I'm a free man up there, but so many people have been coming up to me. Yo, you're huge. Like, how are you skiing? Like, your skis are huge. They look like boats. They look like 2 snowboards on each leg, and that's the experience I've been having. But it's funny because I change my voice too when I talk to people because I just like being free up here and don't want anyone to know it's me just cruising around.
What's the fake voice?
Yeah, I don't know. I just come up with it on the spot, like, yo, like, what up? Like, yeah, I'm tall. Like, it's just so absurd. I'm tall. Like, yeah, I get it all the time.
Well, good luck with Bucked Up, the leading sports nutrition and lifestyle brand and the title sponsor of the LA Bowl, hosted by Gronk. That'll be Saturday night after the Heisman Trophy ceremony at SoFi. Great to catch up with you, Gronk. Thank you, bud.
Hey, Dan, thanks for always having me on your show, man. It's always a pleasure.
Rob Gronkowski. He is the host. He's the concierge for the LA Bowl.